Hello, my amazing students. This is Mrs. A, and I am about to bring you all of Chapter 9 in video, and I wanted to clarify a few things because, again, the Bloomin book that we are using is in a different order from the book in which I made these videos last summer. So I want to make sure that you know what's coming, and that will hopefully diffuse any kind of confusion that may result because of the section order difference. Okay, so this is your Bloomin Text order, and your Bloomin Text does the Z-test first and the T-test second. These are both independent samples. And then it does dependent samples and proportions. Last year's book did proportions first, and then it did the T-test, and then it did the Z-test. So what I've done is I have put the proportions at the end in both PowerPoints and videos. I have, the only thing I wasn't able to really change was this order right here. So you're going to do 9-2 and then 9-1 in your PowerPoints and videos, and then 9-3 and 9-4. It shouldn't be a big deal on that. I really kind of like the way that the other text arrange things, because you are going to use the T-test much more often. But other than the order, everything is exactly the same between the two books. So you're just going to have to ignore the references to certain sections. Here are the videos that are going to go with the PowerPoints. And again, I have put the links to the videos inside the PowerPoints. If you play them in the playlist order, they will be in the correct order. The Bloomin Stats 902 and then 901 is the order in which it comes, testing the difference between two means, independent samples. And then, so we're going to do the T-test and then the Z-test, which is backwards from your Bloomin Text. 9-3 is the dependent samples. 9-4 is the proportions. And then this is 9-4 Part B. That I go back and I do two more examples. So basically the reason that this got cut off is I did this one in a class meeting last summer where I was actually teaching the students, and then I went back on my own and did two more examples that I didn't have time to fit into the class because I thought they would be very useful for you. This is homework that I did in the old book, but again, it is very useful for you to go through and get examples of good problems for your notes. Remember how important it is for you to take good notes, because I'm allowing you to have your notes on your final exam, not your textbook. So you want to have good notes with lots of examples. So when I give you those examples, copy at least some of those down so that you will have good examples while you're going through your test and your quizzes and your final exam when it comes. I will let you have the notes. Some of you are sending me questions on the sections before you have watched the videos. I am not able to answer individual questions when you have not given evidence that you have watched the videos, because it's taking me a really long time to make the videos, to fit the videos to the new book. I'm doing my very best to provide you with everything you need. And I don't mind answering questions at all, as long as you have gone through the material that I've provided for everybody. Then I am very happy to answer individual questions. But for you to ask a lot of questions when you haven't taken the time to go through the videos and the PowerPoints that I have tried to provide for you, that's just not a good use of anybody's time. You're not going to get the material as quickly, and I'm going to spend extra time helping you when you didn't do the preparation you needed to do. So I'm trying to reward you for taking good notes. You get to use them on your test and your quizzes and your final exam. Do the videos, do the PowerPoints, take the notes, and then certainly if you have any questions, I want you to contact me, and I will bend over backwards to help you, because you're sending me the notes. Your notes of the section. I know that you've done your part and you have watched the video and gone through the PowerPoints. All right, so that's our chapter 7 is due this week. Our chapter 8 is already online. This is chapter 9 going online for you. I'm trying to stay well ahead of you. We are really barreling down to the end of the class, so we need to stay on top of things. I know a lot of you are having a hard time with this COVID-19 going online. We will continue to have help sessions online all week via our Zoom sessions. So make sure you check in if you need any kind of assistance. And this is Mrs. A. May God bless your day.